All right, so we have a Johktari versus a Straywood right now. Who's playing a Johktari? Shoopufff? Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, guys? So, I'm Koshade. Joining
And
me
this
today is Awesome Puddinhead. Sorry to mean to interrupt you
greetings.
there.
No, it's fine.
And we're doing the Arcane Duels, the ADMW 2. I'm calling it point 2 because we're finishing up this old tournament by adding in some new participants because the other one kind of fizzled out. So we're having this awesome little, it's a quick 8-player, I think it's 8, maybe 9-player tournament. Um, just to sort of see what happens. Now, there are no mage restrictions, unlike the other ADMW games. So this is what people are playing.
Nice. So we see a Witchwood Fairy and a Wiswillow Amulet. No lair from either of them on the first turn. Unless this is a lair. It is a lair. Alright. I was wrong.
Yeah, so we have
Too
both the
fast.
Beastmasters. So, I mean, there's a lot of interesting dynamic when you think about both the Johktari and Straywood. I mean, the Johktari, of course, having fast means generally they're more aggressive in your face, while the Straywood tends to have the more beefier kind of not beefier, but tends to be a little bit delayed, but has an extra punch to it. Um, I don't know. What do you think about the differences between the Beastmasters?
I think that of both Beastmasters, the Johktari ends up kind of needing the lair more than the Straywood does. So it's interesting to me to see that the Johktari is not using the lair at this juncture. Um,
Yeah,
we might see a double buddy build or something like that for the Johktari right now. The trick with the Johktari is that you really need some beasts out there to get a lot of use out of both Kajara and her Wounded Prey ability. So,
yeah. I
I don't,
would I would actually really agree with you with that.
yeah, I don't see what's going on here. We might see a just a classic swarm because the Witchwood Fairy can discount creatures as well as enchantments. So if we see triple creature here or double creature from the Straywood, the Johktari might be in trouble. I think to win this one, the Johktari is going to have to focus down the enemy creatures, and and there are a lot of dodgy little creatures. Looks like.
Yeah, interesting that Jbuzz is choosing to go with the Asp as one of his first creatures. That usually means that he's looking to see what the opponent's going to do because this is a creature that reacts usually to bigger creatures. Probably with Jbuzz not seeing a layer out of the Johktari, he's probably like, okay, you're probably going to summon something big with your 22 mana. I might as well just get something that can counter whatever you probably have because poison immunity doesn't really exist that much in nature. He's saying wait. He
What
might be
is
deciding
that?
if he wants to pet it.
Yeah, pet the snake.
Oh, he's saying with the initiative.
Okay.
Um, so I think that's probably a smart move for Jbuzz. I mean, he only has 7 mana after he casts the Asp, so it's one of those things where he doesn't have that much to work with.
That's
Um,
true.
so I actually like that he's trying to save his mana to react the best way he
Well,
can.
maybe. I mean, he could have an enchant and a falcon.
Oh yeah,
And
totally. And keep in mind the Witchwood Fairy, of course, gives him that extra one as well. So. It looks like we're having some initiative
all right.
problems. Sometimes it just doesn't flip, and it's important to just
Yeah.
fix it. But
I'm noticing here that Jbuzz actually has 70 cards in his deck still, and Shoopufff only has 58.
yeah, so we'll definitely be seeing the swarm. And that's the thing; both mages can do swarm because layer is ridiculously good. But I would definitely say that Straywood's better at it. So I mean, this could be a lot of things. I mean, he could have arouse the beast ready to take care. Like if Shoopufff chooses to move in, because getting a week early is really nice. My guess is he has some sort of double enchant, some sort of equipment, maybe another level 1 creature, or even something like Ring of Beast or something if he wants to cast it himself. Um, My guess is it's enchantment related, just because he wants to start using that Witchwood Fairy to get the benefit. But that's 2 mana. So the question is, does he want to reveal it now, or does he want to set up for something else? Are they not able to flip it? Do they not know? Yeah, unfortunately we can't flip it. We have to direct other people to do it. Just part of the Octagon way.
I think you just...
You should be able to right-click, and it should have a flip. Just like you would, or you Control F when you put your cursor over it. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. Done.
All right.
It's
done
not.
typing.
It's not Octagon unless there's technical difficulties. You gotta love it.
Well, nothing beats playing in person, as many people have said.
I know, but then you can't play in your pajamas. I guess you could, but there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. All right, so looks like we do have a activation from Jbuzz because they skip quick cast, and it is going to be enchantment, so it is going to cost 1 less. And it's going to choose Enchant as Mage. That's actually that could be anything right now.
Yeah. My guess is it's going to be a Brace Yourself.
Brace Yourself would be good.
Brace Yourself or Nullify.
I mean,
usually.
Rhino Hide, Bear Strength are all not unexpected. Yeah, Nullify is probably really common to see, especially with the Shoopufff having this much mana. And Shoopufff does activate because he has
that
to.
He was going to move there.
Yeah, so that. So is that going to be an aggressive layer, maybe?
Well,
if it's not a layer, you have to start worrying about like Rushmaster tactics.
but he didn't double enchant first turn, so
That's true. That is true. Yeah, I mean he did a lot of mana, so.
Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna need all that mana for.
I mean, usually when I see Will-O-Wisp, it's because you want something very specific with that amount of mana you saved. We are going to see the fast double move, so he does get an action. And it's going to be another economy play. This is starting to be dangerous in terms of economy. So, Enchants Witchwood Fairy, that is interesting too. So,
I wonder if he's going Johktari Curse Master. I've wanted to try something like that pretty.
So what would you put on Witchwood if it was a Curse Master?
Oh, something that does damage over time.
So maybe like Chains of Agony?
Yeah, Chains of Agony or Plagued.
Plagued, wow. I mean, that's a level 2 spell, but like that's not necessarily... That's expensive. But, I'm not sure what Shoopufff is thinking here. So, looks like the fairy is going to move in. Yeah, I mean, you might as well just attack him because the Beastmaster's like already used the thing. You might as well get that 1 die. There's no armor. Get the damage on early.
That's kind of weird. I mean, if it was Chains of Agony, you'd want to reveal it now. But it hasn't been revealed. What if it's Telekinetic Bomb? Telekinetic Bomb would be awesome.
That would actually be really sweet.
Gets a damage off, first blood.
Hey, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's interesting. Like it's really interesting. He chose the Enchantress Ring, just because like now is Johktari is in the fray, and let's see, Jbuzz's gonna do a quick cast.
I don't think I would have economied and moved forward.
Yeah,
like you can be range 2 and still.
You're gonna
get
see a
that.
Falcon, pet Falcon here. Oh no, it's gonna be more economy. So
wow.
Jbuzz probably thought, okay, you're gonna be sitting back casting a big creature. This is my reaction. Get more economy, and then I'll double it up with the Swarm with double cast next round, or triple even. So interesting that he still chose to stick with the Mana Flower. That probably shows some sort of confidence in dealing with this, major economy, no armor Johktari that's just in his face right now.
I, oftentimes I feel like players don't change their plan from their planned spells
Okay,
very often.
that's fair. That's
If
fair.
I've planned a mana flower, or if I've got an enemy mage right next to my home square, I'm not going to play that mana flower,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I would rather use that
But
5 mana for a bear strength or something
right,
else. But
but you're giving up the action if you've already prepared the mana flower.
that's true. That is absolutely
So
true.
I don't know if my choice or their choice is better. I feel like with no armor on the Johktari this round, you could do some serious damage if you save that mana for even a hurl rock. You know?
Yeah, and like an extra 5 mana. Well, I guess it's 4 now, but you could have cast a bigger creature, maybe pet something. There's a ton of options. Rocks, which Beastmasters tend to take rocks just because they're cheap and high damage attack spells.
Yeah, and they can't use the new cards, right?
They cannot. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we're not going to see any spray of barbs.
Yep, this whole tournament is non-updated cards. I actually we did a poll before we ran this tournament to see if people wanted it, and a lot of people said I actually specifically don't because they're so new.
Yeah, they don't want people exploiting something.
Exactly, yeah. So that's probably for a later tournament.
Yeah, well, with Academy Monk and Necro coming out this year.
Oh yeah, we're seeing another
huge Academy,
another non-arena mage. That'll be fun. So some things to note. We don't have a pet yet out for Jbuzz. We could see something out of the lair like a falcon. Pet the falcon, rouse the beast. Those are very common high dice tactics. Wouldn't mind seeing something like that. I mean, Shoopufff obviously casts an Enchanter's Ring. There's no other creatures on the board, so with 29 mana, the question is, do you enchant yourself now because you cast it?
I don't know. I'm flabbergasted by Shoopuff's moves here.
Yeah, we haven't seen a reveal on the Witchwood Fairy either.
Right. And you know what else?
Here we go. Falcon comes up.
I recently played a game against Shoopufff, and he had an Anvil Throne Warlord that was very precisely tuned to get out 2 water elementals.
Okay.
By turn 5.
Yeah.
So it's not against his character to drop something huge.
Yeah, and that's what he's definitely building up to do. We do see the Pet Falcon come out for Jbuzzsaw out of the lair there, so it leaves him with 5 mana. That's enough to reveal, maybe cast another one. So he's leaving himself open and also to get the damage down. Shoopufff passes on quick, so does Jbuzz.
Well, Arouse the Beast is only 1 mana, right?
Yeah.
So if he does Rouse the Beast and then moves in with a Bear Strength...
oh, yeah.
That Falcon
sweet,
could get some serious damage out, especially if Shoopufff is casting a huge creature this turn.
Yep, and he did pass on quick, so there's no sorts of armor that he set up or anything. So this could be a good chance to get a nice bit of damage down. Looks like the fairy is going to go first. That's actually an interesting move, just because you got a damage. I mean, that's not bad.
I wonder what's on that fairy. It might be a decoy.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't ever want to mess with it. Because, if it ever gets revealed... I don't know. Personally, I think the Witchwood Fairy's he's already gotten 2 damage, saved a mana. He's pretty much paid for himself.
Yeah.
And he's got an enchantment on him. I guess it could be, enchantment transfuse for, some sort of weird setup. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I think you can only enchantment transfuse friendly creatures.
What?
I think you can only cast it on a friendly
No,
creature.
I'm pretty sure you can do it to anything.
I'm looking it up right now.
I could definitely be wrong here. So we are going to see the 1 move and then an enchantment on the Thunder Rift. So he does get that discount from Witchwood.
Yep. That could be a Lion Savagery. That could be a Joint Strength.
Yeah, it could even... I mean, it could be a Badger. Probably not. Joint Strength would be great. I love Lion Savagery and Thunder Rift.
Oh, no. You're right. It just says creature.
Titanodon. That's what we're going to see in this.
Ooh, there's an animal.
And it's probably going to be a cheetah speed that goes on top of it. Regardless, he does enchant it. That does give him -1 because of that ring.
Nice.
And that leaves Shoopufff with 9 mana. So, interesting. I always think about, if you should have Will-O-Wisped or if you should have Flowered. And right now, I'm thinking you should have flowered instead. But we'll have to see what happens in the next round or so.
Next turn. Shoopufff seems to be definitely one of those characters that sticks to his scheme.
Like a very specific.
Yeah.
Like I like Will-O-Wisp.
5 to 6 turn scheme. And
there's the Rouse going down. I guess he's going to be on this Thunder Rift Falcon, paying 1 mana to automatically get at least 4 dice. 5 because he's in the dice, because it's going to be in the Beastmaster zone. And then we might see reveal here. Which would, if it is Lion Savagery, is very common, it'll give it piercing as well.
Doesn't need piercing, but the 2 charge plus 2 is good.
Yeah, so the question is, he is going to go after the Johktari, so that means we're probably not going to see a Titanodon hit here. 6 damage out of that 5 dice going down. Very nice.
What is the enchantment then? Oh,
it is going to be a Badger Frenzy. Okay, so he's looking for an extra 3 dice, which is fine. He gets 3 damage out of it.
All right. You got some hurt on that Johktari now.
He basically paid 2 mana for a 3 die attack. Is basically what he did.
Yeah. That's cool.
And that brings Shoopufff, the Johktari, up to 11 damage out of 34.
One-third of his health gone.
Oh man, the Asp moving in. This Asp could wreak havoc on this Titanodon. It does have tough -3, but still, it's one of those things you always have to be careful.
10+ week though.
It's probably better to go after the Johktari, but still.
Yeah, that Falcon could mess some things up for Shoopufff here.
And I, right now, am going to open up the... what is it called? Stampede or whatever it is? The Trample, that's it, yeah. Just because it's like one of those things that always needs to be referenced whenever it's played.
I'm willing to bet that that's a decoy on the Witchwood Fairy. And a
save 2 mana.
Cheetah speed on the Titanodon.
Okay. And
he's going to reveal the 2 mana to reveal the Cheetah speed, and then he's going to cast a second Titanodon. That's my guess as to what's happening.
Oh my god, that's so convoluted. Love it.
If that's the case, however, he would have saved a mana by casting the decoy on himself.
Yeah, that's true. Which would have been more believable than putting it on a fairy, but maybe wanted to freak Jbuzz out. It's always one of those.
To bet that's what's going to happen this turn.
It's always like one of those tests you see, like what kind of skill level of the person you're versing is. You do something that like seems ridiculous, and like if they overreact to it, you're like, okay, I see what kind of person I'm dealing with here, and you can sort of like attune your play based on that.
Guess. I mean, I wouldn't try those tricks in a tournament. I mean, you got people that are.
That's fair. That is
good
fair.
at the game, right?
Yeah. I mean, Jbuzz has been around for a while.
Good at the game.
How was you were at the Winter War, right?
Yeah.
How was Jbuzz in that tournament?
I think he won it.
Jbuzz?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yep. He was playing the Mana Denial Wizard. If I remember correctly.
Okay.
If I don't remember correctly, somebody's going to have to correct me in the comments.
I wasn't there, but like it sounded like a lot of fun.
Or no, maybe he was playing the I don't know. I think it might have been his friend that played the Mana Denial
okay.
Wizard.
That's cool.
I just know that they came in the same car.
Sorry,
man.
You know what could be on the Titanodon? There could actually be an Eagle Wings.
That's true. You can't. I mean, you're still just getting 5 dice on the flyer. You can't trample a flyer.
Yeah, and there is also a special rule in the tournament that if you're flying and you trample a non-flying, you lose flying until the end of the attack. But that's like one of those tactics that a lot of people like to use kind of cheese with in terms of getting free dice out to ignore a bunch of stuff.
Flyers still have to have to respect guards, though, right?
Yeah, but you can't get counterattacked if you're flying and you trample. Because you don't lose flying when you're trampling if you have flying.
So we changed that.
Yeah, for the tournament we did, but it's probably just a cheat of speed or something like that.
I mean, usually people say that Titaniodon only needs to lose slow and then he's good.
Essentially, so. Although he's unmovable, so yeah. I mean, I guess just losing slow would be good. I'm kind of curious of what he's gonna do. Like since it is Jbuzz's initiative, like one of his best bets is to move this Asp first, just to get out of the way of a trample into a melee attack.
Well, the trample can still be dodged, right?
Oh yeah, it can. But like, if he trampled, let's just say the Beastmaster right now, and the Asp didn't move in, he could then melee attack. Assuming you lost slow, he could then melee attack the Asp. So
yeah, but 5+ dodge and a weak chance.
Oh yeah, it probably won't happen.
Take out the flower instead.
It probably won't happen. You're gonna see some elephants stamping out the flowers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not.
I mean, it's a good choice. You're gonna get it, most likely. It's just kind of funny to think about, like, destroying the beauty. Alright, looks like we're gonna be cutting into the main action. Are we gonna see something out of this lair?
Mother Falcon.
This is a really good choice, I think, for Buzzsaw. We don't see any sort of ranged attack yet. Or flyers, so he's just trying to own the air. Alright.
Another enchantment, getting that discount. Wonder if that's a brace yourself.
I bet it's some defensive thing. Either a rhino hide, a regrowth.
Oh man, a
could be a brace yourself.
Awesome.
Reverse attack. Reverse attack the Asp. It is not his first quick cast.
You know, one thing, and you guys are going to see this on Tuesday, but in the last game I played, I consciously decided to cast creatures on my enemy's initiative so that I can use them on my initiative, and that is not what Shoopufff did here, so I'm wondering how that's going to affect what's going on.
We'll talk about that in a second. So it looks like Jbuzz tried to enchant the Titaniodon and did succeed, asking if there was a nullify. What would you enchant a Titaniodon?
Agony.
Agony? Okay, that'd be good choices.
Fumble. Enfeeble. Yeah, I don't know what. If I were Beastmaster, I'd maybe Rust. Put Rust on him so we can kill him.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to kill him, absolutely. And looks like we do with the Asp.
He's going to move the Asp first.
I think this is just the safer play in general, but I do agree, like, a 5-up is generally reliable. Doesn't get any damage or weak through.
No damage, no weak. It is a 1-die attack.
Yeah, I mean, you don't expect much out of the Asp, you know? There it is. Second Titaniodon. They're cool creatures, man. You know, they have a lot of life. Like, their armor is kind of but, like, they're tough to kill.
Yep. It's true.
So, like, this kind of, in a lot of ways, will constrict Jbuzz in terms of how he wants to do his movements. Just because... I mean,
at this point, if he just focuses on the Johktari, he'll be fine.
Yeah, right? So, like, the question is, all of this mana got invested. And there's basically, an enchantment protecting him?
Yeah, and if he's packing Tanglevines here, he can totally Tanglevine the elephants so that they can't guard for the Johktari, and then send his falcons after the Johktari.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's got it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there, man.
He's just going to plink away at the damage.
All right, we're gonna see a reveal. 2 damage out of the fairy. This fairy gets so much value this game, man.
Yeah, it does.
Like, think about all the enchantments and then the damage. Like, this is like the best you can hope for. No reveal, so if it is a brace yourself, even a Rhino Hide, I would think this would be the time to reveal it.
She has no mana left.
Okay,
There's,
so
there's the guard.
So it's probably not a brace then.
Yeah. If he has a Tanglevine, that's good. But that 5 dice counter strike is scary.
Yeah, that's true. So you're probably going to want to use the Asp in that case then.
Break the guard.
It looks like we're going to have a
He's breaking
Beastmaster.
the guard with his Beastmaster.
That's daring, man. I suppose if you were to direct the attacks, you'd rather have it hit your Beastmaster than the Falcon. Because that's...
Well, the Falcon has 8 health.
Yeah, and 1 armor. But I mean, like, you know, you have a 5-die attack versus your Beastmaster's 4.
And it is a Tangle
Oh,
Root.
a Tangle Root.
Yeah, well, there's a good choice.
Very cool move there. So that's going to give it, what is it, 3 less die for its first thing?
So it's only going to roll 2 dice.
That's actually really smart. I dig that move. Super cheap. He did get the discount out of it, so he's just sort of mitigating damage that way instead of going with high armor. And he's just focusing all that in the right areas. It might not have automated the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Jbuzz has rolled any... Or, I mean, Shoopufff hasn't rolled any dice yet.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be 3.
It's supposed to do two dice.
Or, yeah, it's supposed to be -3, so... I don't think it automates correctly. It's like one of those cards that just never automated.
Ooh,
And,
nothing. Ouch.
just blanks. That must be a really strong Tangle Root. Just like a little root, just like around the one. Yeah, it's like got a toenail of the Titanodan. Just like no, you can't go.
Pulled his trunk down. That's what's going on. So you can't. It's just a soft trunk, so
it's like a lasso.
Pull too hard.
Does Tangle look like a stomp? No, it would not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Tangle does not stop you.
No, he's talking about dice reduction.
Yeah. Yeah, it specifically says melee attacks, which trample is not melee.
Yeah, trample is technically not a melee attack, even though it has the sword icon.
Mm. It's letting you know it's melee range. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna fly out and fly back in, and yeah, attacking the Johktari. This is a really smart move here.
Why did
Is
he
that
do that?
5-die attack? I don't know.
Because?
I think he just wanted to. Got a great dice roll,
7
rolling
damage.
7 damage on 5 dice. That's just gonna go straight to Shoopufff. That's put him up to 20 out of 34.
This is why you put armor on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were talking in the beginning about this economy thing, but you know, 2 Titanians in your face is still dangerous. The next round, we're gonna see Shoopufff like at his power. So.
Yeah, he's at 20 damage though.
Right. So the question is, did he take too much damage in the meantime?
And it's not his initiative.
Yep.
Turn.
Yep.
Like, this is 2 Titanodons in the face is great, but not when you're getting killed for it.
Yep. So we see Regrowth get revealed. Shoopufff going down to 18 out of 34. It's still past that halfway point. And yeah, I agree with you. So basically, Shoopufff has a ton of damage potential right now. The question is, did he choose to peak his like power level too late? Whereas Jbuzz sort of like is still building right now.
Yeah, he's got to find some way to not get hit by that Falcon. And then he's got to find a way to kill off some creatures.
Yeah, this is what you call an all-in play, is what Shoopufff is doing right here. This is where it's like, if this fails, you just have really no backup to go back on. So, it's going to be weird to see, you know, because we could see a potentially, 14 dice out of these guys. And we
Yeah?
might have no armor on Jbuzz. We don't really know. And then we have the Johktari.
I'm pretty sure Jbuzz has a brace yourself on.
Yeah, so the question is like, how are we gonna see the reactions? Also, I really want to know what's on this Witchwood still. I don't think it really is anything that can affect much.
I think it's a decoy.
It would be like something like that, right? Like, you don't think he mistook it for like what's her name? The other fairy.
Alela?
Yeah.
No. Be hilarious if it was a maim wings in it. Something like target.
Right. You could still cast it.
No, doesn't you have to cast it on a flying creature?
It's corporeal.
Oh, it's just corporeal
Yeah.
creature.
Or it might just be creature. It's either corporeal or just creature. I'm not sure.
I'm looking that up too.
Yeah.
No, it says corporeal creature.
Yeah,
wow, you're on target.
Well, bam. Yeah, and this asp I think is probably best just taking care of guards and just waiting to use its action.
Yep. And the fairy too. I mean, you got
Oh, you're right.
2 5-up dodges here.
Yeah, you might as well just
that can
use
just
them.
smack off the guards. He's got the first action anyway, so he could totally Tangle Vine the
Tangle
Beastmaster.
Vine. That'd be so good.
Or just Boulder the Beastmaster. I mean, seriously.
8 or 6, 7 dice would be perfect right now.
Yeah, and if he got a perfect roll, the game would be over.
Yeah, really. I mean, this regrowth is really nice, but like, if the game is over in 2 rounds, it's not really worth taking care of.
Yeah. I don't know. If he has a Boulder and attacks with his Falcon first, I mean, it could be curtains.
I mean, he's
even
got
if he puts armor on.
Yeah, I mean, he's got another Thunder Falcon waiting to come in. Not to mention his Beastmaster's Punch is 4 dice minimum. So, I mean, that's potentially game ending, depending on, what attack spells he has.
Shoopufff is in serious danger right now.
Yeah. And Jbuzz
does not have enough mana to heal himself.
Oh, brutal. He has a minor heal, which would probably delay it another round.
Yeah, if he had a minor heal and a brace yourself or something.
Oh yeah, that could work.
That might help. But
I mean, the question is like these Titanodons. He needs to get that dice down, and if he does the trample attacks this round, he can't do it next round. So
right,
a little bit scary there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's this Tangle Root is preventing that Titanodon from being effective without the trample.
Mm-hmm. Man, 16 mana. 16 mana for Jbuzz. That's a lot. And 2 on the
that's 2 boulders.
Layers. Yeah. You think he's gonna cast something on that layer?
I don't think he needs to, but he might.
Okay.
I'd just save the mana at this point. You have all you need on the field. I could see a poisoned blood coming down and then something coming off the layer.
Another Falcon comes out. And these Falcons are just gonna, if the arrow's uncontested, they're just gonna be free damage, just raining down every round.
Yep, the swarm is good. Here's the brace yourself.
Yep. If it's a Rhino Hide, I think it's too late.
Yeah, and it needs to be something stronger than a Rhino Hide.
Because that would have been like a last round thing, because he would have saved 2 off the fairy, 2 off the Falcon. So that would have been 4 right there instead of the 2 healed from the regrowth. Alright, and we see a quick cast.
Seeking Dispel.
It is going to be a teleport.
Oh, he's teleporting the Titan.
Oh, he's getting rid of it. That is new.
Out of range, sir.
You wanna judge it?
No, he's got it.
The players can figure it out.
Alright, so he only needs to spend 6.
That's basically takes care of this Titanodan, maybe for the rest of the game. Depending on what Shoopufff is doing.
Yeah, see, he doesn't... It looks like Jbuzz does not have the idea that he could just end the game this turn.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
he's
we're
still
gonna
playing
see
for the
it
longer
on
game.
for probably at least 3 more rounds.
Well, with the regrowth, that's going to cancel out probably one of the Falcons. And, here we go. Johktari moves away.
This
See
is
another
gonna
enchantment.
be a Rhino Hide.
Rhino Hide brace yourself? Rhino Hide nullify? I don't know. One of those. Brace yourself, nullify.
Yeah, I think it was Brace first, and then Rhinohide second.
Yeah, I really think he probably should have attacked. Wait. Yeah, okay. So now it's Jbuzz's, and I think attacking with his Falcon or his Fairy is probably a good idea. Actually, the Asp may not be bad too, because this Titanodon's definitely going to be looking to trample.
Nothing. All right. Now, Shoopufff has gotten out of the way of these Lair Falcons, which is good for him.
Yep.
But he has also used his mage's action and is now stuck there.
Yeah, part of me thinks that...
Cheetah speed.
Here's the thing, yeah. I think actually he should have moved his mage first, just to avoid this trample here, which is... it's going to be 7 dice, and then he has a follow-up of...
7 critical.
7 crits.
Now he's going to move in here. Nice. Yep, that was a good move. I like that.
Yep. Solid playing here. This is why you move the Aspen. And his melee does 3 dice right now.
Yeah.
The
Titanodon's counter strike is 3 dice now. Shift click, my friend.
He's trying.
There you go.
He is trying. All right.
All right. Now you break the guard with the Asp.
Yep.
And then you go in with the Beastmaster, and then you go in with the Falcon.
Would you do Beastmaster first?
Oh yeah.
Just so you get the extra dice in the Falcon. Yep.
Yeah.
And he does get the weak.
Oof,
no damage, but that weak is brutal, man.
Weak doesn't non-spell attacks? Yep. So
yeah, it'll apply to everything. All right, so we're gonna see a 2-die attack.
2 dice again.
Back at this Asp, and it has a dodge. Lots of red. Yeah, I won't automate. He'd have to put his weaks on manually if he wants it to automate.
Oh, there you go.
Well, he does get a dodge.
You get a dodge first.
Unless he chose not to, which, why would you do that? He rolled manually, so...
Oh, he's rolling into defense.
Yeah.
So that's a dead snake if he doesn't defend. Yeah, defense. All right.
How unexpected.
My snakes never defend. Just like, oh yeah, I want to die now.
Your snakes don't have defense.
Defense doesn't work for me.
Yeah, because it's a siren snake, man.
Jbuzz's turn.
Changing the topic.
Oh yeah.
By the way, welcome everyone that's watching this live.
That's right. You're live. So many months.
All right. So, Jbuzz. It is now his turn.
Now he has 3 turns in a row with no interference.
So basically he's going to have a good 4, 5, 9 dice going at him at the Johktari. Players know what's going on. Oh. He's trading his melee for probably a Lion Savagery.
Badger Frenzy? Another Badger Frenzy?
Oh, I don't agree with Badger Frenzy at all, if that's what it is. It is a Lion Savagery. The piercing one, he's hoping to get through the whatever armor, I think. Yeah. It helps. Oh my god!
Crap. I would reveal both right now.
Yeah, 10 damage rolled on 7 dice there, and it has piercing 1 on top of that, so even with the Rhino hide it goes down, so I think it's worth it. Healing Charm does get revealed, healing the Beastmaster Johktari for 3 damage, or 4 damage. Yeah, that was a, oh god, I need to heal before I take all of this damage.
Alright, so
he revealed the wrong
he's
one.
taking 6. He should be at 24.
Did he reveal the wrong thing? Reveals a decoy. It is a decoy. Good call, man. And he wants to reveal the Rhino hide. What? He already revealed it. I don't know if you can't return it.
I think he misclicked.
You know, if Jbuzz says okay, then okay.
But yeah, but the Rhino Hide makes it 9 damage total.
Yep. For any of the rule people that are watching, once you reveal it, it's revealed. But, you know, if players say you can take backsies, that's all good. All right. So that was still a crazy attack, dealing 9 damage.
Yeah,
and
those were some wicked falcons there.
Seriously. And now we know there's a healing charm on the Johktari there. So it has some clutch healing. That being said, it's going into Jbuzz's initiative next round, and with Shoopufff being at 25 life for the round, that's 9 damage away with just 2 armor. Granted, he has that healing, so that's potentially an extra 4, but still, this Falcon rolling 7 die, piercing 1 is like most of the life as it is.
Yeah, 7 dice piercing 1 is scary.
Yeah. If Shoopuff's not careful, this round, or this game could be over this round.
Yeah. If I were Shoopufff, I would probably prepare a teleport.
Yeah.
Well, you can't get away for long.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do the regrowth thing, and that's the thing about Jbuzz is he has to now think, do I want to start dispelling? Because if you teleport, then I'll get rid of your, regrowth, things like that.
At this point, I just Arcane Corruption him.
That's fair. Let's talk about this pathing really quick for Titanodon. So he chose to go left here. Now that helps him if Shoopufff chooses to escape, which is probably like one of the best things. Like if you would have seen like a ground creature come out of this lair, I wonder if he would have chosen to go down more, just because then he can use like trample and stuff like that. Just sort of like an interesting choice to go left specifically.
Well, I think he's going to try and move with his Beastmaster. I don't know. He's got a hard choice right now.
Yeah, because if he chooses to go up, that's...
I would just Ring of Fire right now.
I mean, it's not a bad... If
you have a zone attack, you just used it.
That wouldn't be bad at all right now, actually.
If you can get like a zone attack and then hit a mend on yourself or something,
just try to clear it. I mean, your Titanodon probably won't take that much damage. You'll have 2 creatures dead minimum. Maybe this Thunder Falcon on the right. The pet's going to take a ton of damage out of it.
Yeah, and then you can... I don't know. There's not a whole lot you can do at this point. If you're
it's tough. Like, running away and hoping that they didn't counter that to get a couple extra life is a choice, but then Jbuzz is just going to keep getting creatures out.
Yeah, he's got to get these Titanodons doing work, and they are not doing work right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you just peek over at Jbuzz, he still has 59 cards, so clearly he has creatures to bring out. And we see the enchantment go down. Oh, Poison Blood. Poison Blood, Rust. He asked for the null. We know it's not a null because it's a healing charm. But there could be a ton of options here. But regardless, if Shoopufff chose to counter that with Seeking Dispel...
he cannot reveal Poison Blood if Shoopufff reveals Healing Charm.
No, he can't.
Because there is no interrupt step for that.
Yep. Just in case anyone's wondering, when you reveal enchantments...
Blood, he needs to reveal it now.
Yeah, if he chooses to counter a Healing Charm. And he chose... Okay, so he chose to... Here we go. Jbuzz said he was done. Shoopufff says, I'm just going to reveal this now, so you don't do it later, so that he can't counter it. Very good choice. He gets the 4.
All right.
And I think we are on Shoopuff's quick cast.
Yep, Shoopuff's quick cast if he wants it.
And he's
going
to
not
skip.
Have enough mana for a heal spell. He does have enough mana to teleport too, which would honestly be
delay
a really good move right now. No, I mean only the Falcon can hit him.
Yep.
if he teleports too.
Oh, he's gonna move in with this Falcon first. Oh, I don't agree with this at all.
Why not?
Just because zone attacks. He doesn't really have enough
there
mana.
is one zone attack that he can play right now.
It probably wouldn't. It probably wouldn't kill him, but
no damage.
I don't know. When I have like a surefire like kill, I usually tend to keep my creatures spread out more. But then again, I probably lose damage because of that.
Move and enchant.
Okay.
Is it a nullify?
It could be another healing term.
It could be.
And the fact that he didn't reveal it immediately, yeah, he's going to teleport to him. Here we go. Yeah, and he's playing the I need to run away and recover game.
Yeah, well, he definitely does.
Yep.
It's the only chance he's got. And so now Jbuzz has to spend time dealing with this Titanodan or ignore it and take a bunch of damage.
I mean, I think if he moved up one with his Beastmaster...
Yeah, he would only take, what, 3 dice?
Well, here's the thing. You don't want to move... because he's fast. So he's gonna trample something, then hit it. So that's rough.
Yeah, I would move with the Beastmaster right now. Ooh. Yeah, you're going to get some hurting on your Beastmaster at this point.
I mean, if he moves the Titanodan, he misses the chance to do a double attack if the Beastmaster chooses to move. The Falcons are circling.
Is he going to just guard with this Titanodan, I wonder? One on top here?
Yeah, so this Titanodan up here... I mean, I guess moving down one, you wait to see what's happening, and then move down one, maybe. And this is the danger, of course, we were talking earlier, when you just don't try to finish the game with attack spells and such. I got a moving guard, okay.
People are telling me that they can't see the stream on YouTube.
It may not be working on YouTube. YouTube has been wonky since they updated their stuff. I did put a link in the Discord for the Twitch.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, so he is going to stop the Beastmaster and then... And then try and hit that fairy, probably.
Yeah, and this is the danger of moving. I actually wonder if the fairy should have moved left.
Wow, 8 damage on the trample.
Yep.
Nice.
And then he's going to do the double hit. Which that's going to be, what, 3? 3 with the dodge?
3 dice, yeah, with the dodge chance.
And he gets a dodge. There we go.
Little fairy slap on the trunk here.
Yeah, right, here we go. Here we go. Nothing.
Nothing. Alright.
And that's fine. We're probably going to see just random damage going on Titanodan. Probably nothing too committed. But just because it's free hits. Interesting. He chose to move the Falcon first. Okay, he's not going to.
He's like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, Beastmaster makes sense first. Or the Asp. Either one.
He's going to do the punching. He's saving some mana.
This is going to be a 4-die attack. Gets 2 armor.
True. 2 armor. Tangle Root is gone next turn.
And he gets 2 damage out of it. I mean, these Titanons probably won't die. Just because it's a kill the mage kind of thing. But, you know, free damage is free damage. Unless this Falcon, of course, does like the Falcon punch with a wing. It's the Titanodan's move.
Yeah, that's fine. Both of them made that mistake.
He's probably going to pass.
Yeah. What would you do with that?
Titanodan?
Yeah, that one left.
I would probably move it down one.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
because
Because I guess you can get the trample off.
he
If you...
probably has a cheetah speed. So next round you could cheetah speed the Titanodan and go for the double combo.
Yeah, it might be dangerous for Jbuzz to be moving into the zone with all these Titanodons.
Dude, they're giant elephants. You know?
Because he's got 15 damage on him, too.
Like, basically, each one of these tramples is a boulder. And, that's scary when you think about it. Not to mention you basically got a boulder plus an extra little level 1 attack spell out of that last hit. Granted, it was dodged, but, like, it adds up to value if you give it enough time.
I wonder if Shoopufff forgot that he has a Titanodan.
I think so. Yeah, he moved in and hit final, so... Yeah, I think moving down was probably the better choice. You didn't have to, but, like, then you could have gone to the left or something, or could have telegraphed where you wanted your Johktari to go. Regardless, we see this Falcon go in. The Super Falcon, we're going to see what a 7-die piercing one. Again. It's gonna roll average piercing 1, so it does a total of 6 damage.
That Titanodom's over half dead.
Yeah, I mean that's getting there. I mean, 8 damage isn't unreasonable.
Which Titanodan is he gonna attack? He's gonna attack the danger king.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice too, right? He does get another week out. Okay.
God.
So it probably would have been better to attack the other one, but it's fine.
Hindsight, but whatever.
I mean, it's still a 7-die attack, even with 2 weeks. It's really good.
No, it's not. It's
a
5-die attack.
The trample attack is what I mean.
Well, yeah, with 2 weeks, it's a 5-die attack.
That's what I mean. Like, even with 2 weeks, it's still 5 dice. That's really good.
Yeah, and you get it when you move.
Exactly, right?
All right, if Shoopufff can heal himself this turn, I think Jbuzz might be in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, Shoopuff's at 19. And, we haven't seen the kind of attack spells I think he needed. And he's going farther away from his lair. I actually am starting to wonder if Jbuzz should just start retreating and just start healing and doing the same defensive things.
Well, if he could retreat his maid out of the zone with the Titanodoms, then he can take the time to kill them.
The Falcons will win the game if if he allows it.
As long as he doesn't die first.
Because basically we're going to see Shoopufff probably just constantly heal at 12 mana. Maybe do some sort of armor or something like that. We might see the cheetah speed on the other Titanodan. That would actually be a pretty solid move.
That's a rust.
Oh. I could see that. It's probably not a poison blood. And Jbuzz being at 21 mana, he can do whatever he wants this round.
I would have revealed it at the end of the round if it were poison blood.
Oh, that's a good point.
So that might be a rust.
I mean, it's possible Jbuzz is tilted a little bit because of, it swayed, not as heavy in his favor. But, I think you're right. It's probably not a poison blood.
It could also be a marked for death. That would be a good one.
Oh, yeah. That'd actually be great.
But I don't know why he wouldn't have revealed it before if it was those things. So I'm not exactly sure what that is.
Just have to wait and see here.
Because if it's any of those things, then we are calculating a play mistake right now.
Yeah, definitely. If it was a poison blood, he should have used it the moment he cast it. Because he knew there was a healing charm. He should have just countered it. Like, that was probably, like, the biggest mistake if it's a poison blood. If it's not, then... I mean, it could be a lot of things. We know it's not a nullify.
Yep, it's not a nullify. A mark for death would have given that one Falcon an extra die attack. The rust would have let the damage that Falcon did go through.
Yep.
I mean, what else I would put on the Beastmaster at this point?
I mean, if I were Shoopufff, I'd probably go all, like, early Mage Wars and just keep teleporting around and letting your creatures just finish it. And especially with Titanodons, that's like perfect for that strategy.
He can only get hit by two. He can get hit by 2 Falcons this turn.
Yep.
And he might be able to weather that.
Yeah, he'll survive for sure. Especially with 2 armor.
Yeah, I would use the healthy Titanodon right now to trample the Beastmaster.
I could see that.
Because that way you don't have a guard in the way. And you get your 7 dice instead of your 5 dice. And your other elephant can get at least 3 dice in if the Beastmaster moves. And I don't know, I might have prepared a boulder.
I mean, honestly, like, this could be a kill move for either mage. Like, if either of them have the attack spells, it could just be over. Like, seriously, because, like, there's such low defensive abilities in play right now, and Shoopufff played the first healing stuff, so it gave him this, like, okay, I was losing, and now I'm more at even now.
Yeah.
Just because the dice potential that's on the field right now.
Yeah.
So
there's one huge Falcon right now. So there's more dice on the field.
Right,
for
nothing out of the lair.
He's got plans, I guess.
And he's got 21 mana. So are we gonna see some big attack spells here? Maybe some healing, something like that.
I want him to teleport into the corner with the Johktari and Tsunami.
That would be so good. Shoopufff passed on his quick, so he's obviously not feeling like he needs to heal immediately. Maybe
and then reveal the rest that he forgot to reveal.
Yes, I would love a Tsunami. Any game I see a Tsunami, I get a little giddy inside. And there's the Tanglevine. He's hoping to get those tramples. And oh no, he's gonna melee.
That's only 3 dice.
That is only 3. Nope, he's gonna trample. Okay, that's 5 dice then.
Yep, 5 dice.
Oh, and it's a beastly hit, doing 7 damage, rolling 8.
Holy cow!
Rolling 7. Yep. And this is a solid play out of Shoopufff. I am super impressed with this play here.
All he has to do is guard with one of his Falcons, and then the Beastmaster can't get hit.
That is legit. Or the or no, not the Asp. What am I saying? Yeah, I guess sacking your Thunder Rift would be a better move than taking a ton of damage.
Way better move than taking 7 trample damage from a Titanodon.
With no armor.
I mean, he's probably got 3 more Falcons in his book. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. And at this point, with that much mana, you could quick cast your own little creatures with your mage just to get the extra guards and stuff down. He is going to do that. Okay. Smart move. Very smart move here.
He's going to trample the Falcon.
Alright, so that's probably going to be a dead Falcon. Stomp to death. No, it's not dead. Oh my god, that's awful. What a terrible roll there. But 3 dice back. Probably won't do that much damage, but you know, whatever. I don't think it's going to automate because he already moved out. Yeah, there you go. He just assumed it would die. Retaliation.
3 dice.
3 dice back against 2 armor. Yeah, he moved out of the zone, so I probably messed up the automation. And he gets 1 damage. Average.
1 damage. And he should get 3 damage on the Falcon.
Hey, it gives him another round to defend.
3 damage on the Falcon. Where is it?
Now, do you think this means that Jbuzz is a little tilted here? A little frazzled? Or is he so deep in thought right now on what he needs to do?
I mean, the Titanodoms are unmovable, so the Johktari can't exactly get those trample attacks off again.
Yep. Unless he has like a teleport, or you'd have to like line it up.
Well, a lesser teleport would do it now that there's a Tanglevine on the Beastmaster.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
this is gonna be
that's what he needs to do.
Yep.
He needs to get the damage on.
6-die tag, rolling very poorly here, getting 3 damage out of that. 2. Oh, and the rust. Very cool. So that's going to be 3 damage going through.
Yep.
A little bit below average.
Regrowth.
But, he did above average before, so it probably evened out. About.
Shoopufff says pass. Alright. Well, this Falcon's going to come in.
Yeah. Just get that free 3.
Free 3.
Shoopufff might actually move 1 and teleport 2.
I don't think so.
Just to try to get away more. I'm actually curious if... yeah, because he Tanglevined.
I think he's just going to wait until the end.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Wait till the end, and then you move into the Titanodon zone, you move through the Titanodon zone to the bottom corner, and then teleport right 1 space, and then you can still teleport your Titanodons into the zone.
He's going after this guard because if the Johktari moves down 1, he wants to be sure. He gets a weak!
Oh my gosh, these weeks are horrible.
Yep. He wants to make sure that if the Johktari moves down 1, he's not trapped into attacking it. Does not get the defense. Only gets 2 damage! Oh my god, that was awesome. This asp, man. The value. That is so ridiculous. But tough -3 is amazing. That's why you choose the special pants and the special belt.
Yep.
Nice, Snakey. But you can't pet that snake because you're only allowed to pet 1 creature at a time. Yeah. All the other ones are shunned from the scratches. The chin scratches.
Why is he moving in there?
Oh. He wants to be safe, I guess. And he is attacking the Tanglevine. Interesting to attack the Tanglevine. I would have attacked the mage. Huh. I wonder why he did that. Like, he might as well have gotten the 1 damage,
Maybe he needed... No, he doesn't need the mana.
No, the 1 damage, I mean. By attacking the mage. Alright, the quick cast going down. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, on the mage. Interesting choice. So now they're both Tanglebind. And we see the pillar. Very cool move as well. This is a
righteous flame.
This is a kill move right here.
Yeah, no armor.
Yep.
Yeah, no armor. And
so that's 5 damage. And a daze, gonna put him up to 29. So he'll have initiative next round. It won't kill him most likely, but I think he'll be able to roll this dice first before healing, because he has initiative. Because that's how that works. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
And just so everyone knows, the reason why is because when it's your initiative, you can choose to take the Dissipate token off, and since it's not affecting the actual mage, it happens first. And he does get the burn, so that's going to be 2 damage, but the burn can be rolled after regen, because it's up to the Johktari on what happens in order.
It will be. The automation rolls it after the
regen. Yeah, exactly. But that does put Shoopufff out of death range. I wasn't going to be in death range anyway, but still, though, this burn might cancel out a bunch of different stuff. And also the daze on top of that. This pillar is great. Healing Charm does get revealed, getting 2 out of that. And it looks like 2 damage from the burn. Oh, brutal, dude. Sorry, I was talking about a lot here. So basically, this daze kind of helps Jbuzz because you won't want to attack spell until after that. until after your main action. So that gives Jbuzz a little bit of time.
Healing charm roll was
It rolled
2?
a 2. Yeah.
Okay.
So, to recap, the burn did 2. There was a healing charm that got revealed. It's not there anymore. That did 2. And then regen 2. So Shoopufff is at 29 out of 34. It's Jbuzz's initiative. There is no armor on, so a good boulder will finish this game right now. Assuming you get above or average. Below average, even.
Yeah.
Will he do it?
Well, I mean, I don't know what I would do as Shoopufff. I kind of think he doesn't have a heal in him.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, literally Jbuzz has every control because he has initiative. So, like, assuming the attack spell can deal 5 dice damage minimum, like, he'll win. But if it doesn't, then he's probably just got to rely on healing. What do you think of the healing charm?
I mean, he's getting 4 dice for 5 mana. Or no, for 4 mana.
Yeah.
He's getting 4 dice for 4 mana. Which is as efficient as minor heal.
Yeah.
Which is 5 dice for 5 mana. A little cheaper. So, I mean, I don't know. And he can use it when he feels like using it.
Yeah, you can prep it.
And it can't be countered by poison blood reveal.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Falcon comes out of the lair. Immediately at quick cast, we see Jbuzz flip that quick cast. Let's see if he is going to target the enemy mage. It's probably not an attack spell then, because nope, it is an enchantment. All right, could be a nullify. Nullify probably be the most common thing because it lets doesn't let him do anything during the quick cast, and then the Falcon just finish him off. That's what I'm guessing is about to happen.
Well, it keeps him in the pillar zone too.
Yep. He is going to try to enchant himself. Is this a nullify? Here it comes. Here it comes. Is it a nullify? Oh. Moving around the mage. Yep, it is a nullify. Alright, let's see what else that was. He was going to play a Bull Endurance. Okay.
Oh.
That's another 4 mana because of the ring for a 4 life advantage. So now I think the Falcon should just move in and kill. It's probably the best bet here.
Yeah, I wouldn't try and get the Beastmaster. Or the Beastmaster can't move anyway. So, yeah, a 6-die Falcon should be good.
He's got to get about average. You know, he can get a little bit below. Is he going to do it, though? Jbuzz checking out all the things. He's trying to get rid of that null. It's fine.
There it is. Looking for his nullify.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, now the Falcon's going in. And the Beastmaster's going to throw a boulder.
Oh, he's going to go boulder instead. He's going to go rock. Oh, that's risky.
And the rock is 5 dice. The Falcon is 6
Yeah,
dice.
this is a little bit risky here. He does get he gets 8 damage out of that 5,
right,
concluding this game. All right, well, okay. I mean, he's still got it, you know. Well played. That was a little bit of a nail biter at the end.
Well, I think Shoopufff made some choices that actually lost him that game.
Yeah, so like, you want to start with your thoughts on it?
Well, I mean, you're walking naked right up to a lair that's already been spitting out creatures. Like, I don't see how that's a good plan. You need at least to brace yourself on, or something that will keep you from taking all that damage.
Yeah, I mean the Falcon that's pet automatically doing at least 5 dice or 4 dice,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then the Beastmaster's automatically doing 4. And then
yeah.
you have that potential extra one, of course.
Just a Witchwood Ironvine or something would have been a good choice,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
or a chitin armor or something, anything that gives you 2 armor.
Yeah, I mean he had the
I mean, obviously he had the
yeah.
Rhino hide, so putting that on instead of the decoy on the Witchwood Fairy,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I tend to overvalue Brace Yourself, but
I
it
mean,
could have saved him a ton of
yeah,
damage.
brace yourself gives you clutch times for sure. Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I see players do this a lot where they sort of are in a danger zone of taking damage, and then they keep doing economy plays. And we were talking about earlier how some players they just stick to what the cards they had in their hand. And I actually wonder if Jbuzz, if he didn't actually cast this mana flower, but instead saved it for like a rock for later or something like that, just to get more damage out, or prepping that rust for next thing, or whatever, getting bigger creatures, he could have ended it a little bit sooner. Um, then again, like I don't know, like do you oftentimes see mages get up to you and then just run away? Because that seems like it's kind of a weird thing
Well,
to do, you know?
if any mage can do it, the Johktari can do it, right?
For sure. Yeah.
So, what I would like to see if Jbuzz or if Shoopufff runs this book again, um, that I would like to see him prep uh, back off first, cast the Titanodons a little bit farther away, um, and then surprise teleport them in instead of putting your mage in that much danger, you know?
Mm-hmm. I wonder if
Uh,
he would want to do an interview, because I'd love to hear his thoughts on this game.
we'd have to start a new call.
Yeah. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I don't think he's around. Um,
So, that was your first game we're doing tonight. Um,
yeah, we got another 2 games coming at you.
should we
One,
load up the other one?
you know what? You have to share it with me. So why don't we end the stream now?
Okay.
We'll be back in
We'll be
probably
back in a
like
few minutes.
yeah, and then we'll do a Sharkbait versus Sailor Vulcan game.
Which happened earlier today. I
Yep,
know what the outcome is. Actually, we both know what the outcome is.
yep,
But
yep, yep. And then
the
in about
play-by-play is going to be a surprise.
and then like 2 hours we got a who do we have in 2 hours? We have
It's
NT versus Farkas. So that'll be a fun game. Um, all right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you saw something that you liked in this game, or you have any comments, feel free to post it on YouTube. Just keep in mind we are streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. YouTube's been wonky streaming, so feel free to find us on Twitch.
Yep.
And also we have a Discord. Um,
Yeah.
so it's just Mage Wars community chat. There's links all over the forums and stuff like that. Feel free to comment if you can't find it. We can just send you a link. But that's pretty much where everyone's meeting right now to talk about games and talk about making new games and why they love the game so much. So thanks for joining us, guys.
Bye-bye.